Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. It is the Tuesday stream, and of course this means we're back in our career mode right now. We are on our way to trying to figure out how we can build a space casino in the stars. Isn't it the best way to go about? I would like to go and waste a whole bunch of material of money in orbit around the planet that I live on. Wouldn't that be great? Do you guys just want to go and like give money to a corporation so you can feel like you're a high roller? Hey, SRWB. Hey, Fel Magfa. Hey, Leanne Tremaine. Got to get that name right. I've been getting it wrong for like ever. How are you all doing? Oh man, you did. You made it for the intro. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, we've got Class E's up in the corner over there. That means that we need to go and have a look and see what's going on in our great big world. It's even outside of this world. It's out of this world, man. Yeah, coming in with the puns. All right, let's have a look. I don't know. I'll be honest. I will level with you here. I do not remember whether we put something in orbit to go get it, or whether the thing that we put in orbit actually ended up failing and thus I restarted. I think it was one of those two anyway. We are trying to get one of these two vessels. No, they're asteroids. I mean, you can think of them as vessels if you like. I don't believe it was this one. Let's go over and have a double check over here. Kerbal encounter 57 days. It was actually that one, because this one, a Kerbal encounter in 65 days. So we're going to get this one. Hello. Let's have the script. Let's zoom in. No, nothing going on. Hi. I'm going to say it failed because it's you. I think you might be right, man. I think you might be right. Another 3. It's been some time since we saw you. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? So we're going to try and grab this asteroid. Okay, let's go back out to the VAB and see what we got going on. It's good you're not feeling bad or something. You did that wrong. No, good. Everybody's good. Good. Okay, cool. Everybody's good. Uni is hard. Oh, mate. Oh, yes. Uni is very hard. Do you want to know what I've been doing at uni recently? Like, I'm writing a telescope proposal at the moment. I don't know if you know Cassiopeia. If you look up the sky towards the North Pole, you'll see a W in the sky. You might see a W in the sky. It might be upside down. It might look like an M. And somewhere in there, you've got this bad boy. This is Weibo 1. I don't know, WEBO 1. That thing there inside the red circle is a star. Would you believe it? What crazy that there's a star in there. But it's not actually. It's 2 stars, and those 2 stars interaction have made this horrific. I'll talk more about this as we go on. Let's have a look inside my spacecraft for the moment. But yeah, uni very, very hard. I fully agree with this. Like the second year, 9 goes to roids. No, that was an engineer, not an engineer. That was a tourism craft. That's okay. A to C. I mean, this is good. What we're looking for is an asteroid capture, like E? Did we call it anything? I cannot remember. Firework. I was kind of hoping I'd just open it up and see it, and it would all be there. It turns out that Leviathan. That sounds familiar. No, it doesn't. This is not right. The Leviathan was not right. I guess we're just going to be building it again. All we need to do, of course, is to put a claw on the very front and go and do that. Why have I not? Why do I never? That's the word I'm looking for. Why do I never call my craft anything? Roy Capture E. That sounds about right. Something that I could go and look at later. Does this look right? This looks right. Now, does anyone remember why it failed? I guess the only thing we can do is take off and find out why it fails. Should we have that for the start? I think that's the start of our little mission here. What have we got dropping first? Were those the solids first? I sure do hope so. Yeah, it looks like they're the solids, and then they're the liquids. Okay, I don't see why this has failed. We've got solar panels. We've got control unit. We've got... Surely this is everything. We've even got antenna down here. Let's launch it and let's go see what's going on. Not enough delta V? Maybe not enough delta V. We should double check that. We should definitely double check that. So, my YouTube playback is giving me a very, very low quality here. Let's go up to 720. Is everybody else having, like, slightly subdued numbers of pixels? I don't know. Let's try and stream everything down so that it's actually giving it all it's got. Just the internet, you know, all the internet headed just into my my stream, if that could be good. Looking at the Delta V 69, I mean, it might not be enough, mightn't it? I mean, we're going to go north, so that's the thing. We're just going to find out. When we get out there, we'll find out what we're missing for it, and then from there, all good things shall follow. It was this one here, right? We're going to set that as a target. Yeah, that's the one. Where is the... Oh, it's not really great, is it? What we want to be able to do is to look down here, and that the launch site needs to be somewhere on this line, right? That's the way that needs to work. And we're not there. We are not there. So I'm going to blast through, I don't know, most of a day. Let's see how much of a day we need to lose. I'm also going to look at Kerbal, not some random craft in the background there. I'm pressing no. Oh, it's about to tell me what the plan is. It's okay. Do you have a favorite professor at your uni? It's a bit hard to call that. Like, I get I've got different professors per subject per half year. Delete and close. Thank you very much. I do know what's going on there. But I definitely have some that I prefer more than others. I think they're better at teaching more than others, if you will. So my quantum professor, he is a super cool dude. I don't know if you've ever watched anything by the Royal Institute. It's a society, it's like a science society here. They do a bunch of lectures and stuff like that. You've probably seen the Faraday Hall. You know, everyone starts their talk with, "Oh, isn't it amazing to be stood here in the place where Faraday did his talks?" That's always how they start. And he did one of those. He does so for the recordings of the video. He does like magic. it's just really rubbish illusions, but it adds a little spice, you know. And I'm all about a little bit of spice. Speaking of, does this look like it's entirely north-south? I think this might be entirely north-south. If this is coming in this way, Kerbal escape. So we want to fire off over that way. We do indeed want to go north. Do I have a... Let's find out. Let's find out if I click this. No, no CPUs. I got to get around to doing that at some point. All right, 3, 2, 1, fire. And we are away. We are away. I'm looking at this targeting reticule over there. Actually, I'm going to press prograde now. It should be fine. Noticing that it's mostly online here. There might be just a little bit, if I put my nose just a little bit to the right-hand side, as this is to the left. I don't know. We'll try that. We'll try that. Here's one-liners. The reason you go to 8 AM, like, yeah, I know, I hit there. Definitely people, like the lecturers that make an effort, totally make it all worth it. You have no favourite teachers and you're comprehensive. That's a shame. Your one-to-one, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I know lots of people who have one-to-ones. That's fine. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Drop that stat. Oh, it was really bad. It was really bad, but it's all right. We're fine. We're good. We're carrying on into space. Let's swap this over. I don't know exactly how high my apoapsis needs to be. I'm gonna have a look out here. And can I? There we go. Periapsis. 55 million meters. It is indeed 55 million meters. I'm just going to throw it back up. We're going to punch our way through this atmosphere. We're going to the asteroid. I don't know how to read 55 million meters on this particular thing. He swears during the lectures. I mean, that's always good. That's always good. Is this about the right line? I hope this is about the right line. I'm not 100% sure. Also not, like, we've still got 400 delts whilst we're up here. I feel like you might have been right. I feel like we may have not had enough fuel in these fuel tanks. Find out. You have a dare. It's your oh, your dinner for today. I don't know. Go on. I will listen. Maybe not necessarily do. Okay, 5 million meters. Is that what that is? Wait. We had the number. Let's turn this around. We went too far. Look at that. It's just a little too far. But look, oh, it could be better. It could be worse. I'll take it. I will take it. This craft not very good at turning around. Does it not have SAS? Is that the problem? Is that why... We got RCS. If I do this, can we turn? Okay, that's maybe the lack of SAS is the thing. Let's open this up and have a look. Maybe aim camera at it as well so we can see what's going on. There's a tiny SAS unit in there. I don't think it's really gonna do us too well, but we'll make do for now. We'll make do for now. Got the drills, we got the radiators. I don't see why I didn't launch this craft. I'm very scared. There's bound to be a reason somewhere along the line of why this wasn't the thing that I went with. Just sausage and bread. Oh, that's not. I mean, I prefer sausage and mashed potatoes. I think that with peas and a little bit of onion gravy, mwah, absolute French kiss. Probably like chef's kiss, not French kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. French chef's kiss, let's go with that one. It's where you kiss your fingers with a bit of tongue. Anyway, yeah, if you're gonna have sausage and chip, sausage and mash, do not fresh kinch your food. Like, the one you like the least is the English teacher. Literally, if not for me, there would be no smooth conversation. Yeah. Why does the Earth or Kerbal's atmosphere have like a blue little wall at the edge? If you know what to, or sort of like the edge. So if you're looking straight down here, you're only looking through 70 kilometers of atmosphere, right? There's only the straight up and down. But if you look sideways over here, what you're actually doing is looking through a lot more, because you're looking along the atmosphere for quite a way, right? I should imagine, and I don't know for certain, but I think that's the reason why. I'm sure someone out there has done a wonderful study on it. Sorry, I'm trying to like just roll back down to 55 million meters here. We'll take something anywhere near close, 75, 63. Oh, no, I went... Oh, you know what? That's good enough. It's close. It's close. We're going to turn around. We're going to have a look here. We're going to try and figure out how we're going to change out. I mean, look at this. This is painful. This is going to cost us. This little maneuver is going to cost us 5 years. Hey, mate. How's it going? It is indeed Tuesday again. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. I am doing very well. We're out to capture big asteroids with the smallest SAS we could possibly fit onto a craft. You know what? I think I might... Should we do it? Should we revert to vehicle assembly? Let's do it. We thought there was something sus about this craft, and I went and found out what it was. Close that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're going to pull that off of there. I'm going to slam a bigger SAS unit on the inside. I'm sure there were other reasons. I'm almost certain there were more reasons than that for why we didn't take off. But we'll just live. Custom 10. Deploy those solar panels. Where's the toggle? No, I don't want those. I want toggle solar panels. Thank you very much. And then 9 we'll have as toggle radiator. All right, beautiful. Maybe have 8 as toggle the drills as well. Where's deploy? Toggle drill. Does that deploy or? Which one like toggles the toggle service harvesting? That's also the 2 that we want to do with the same one. All right, let's save that. Let's go. I'm sure there's something else. You needed to add some of those jumbo solid boosters. Is that what was going wrong? Okay, MTL, hello, how you doing? How you doing? EE. I mean, we could upgrade our solids as well. That would probably work quite well. Oh well, we're here now. Do I want to go back? Do I want to go back again? I should really learn to just kind of kick around for a little bit longer in the chat and such forth. Especially as what we actually need to do. Where's my target? Oh, this is the problem with reverting, right? You get rid of some of the very important things. There's this one, set that as target. Okay, so directly north didn't actually work perfectly, but I'm going to take it again. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, nice. I said we didn't wait, and what did I do? I immediately launched. Let's go through those. By the way, your company made a new satellite CSGS. Nice. Was that the video that you released earlier a few days ago? I didn't unfortunately get round to seeing it, and once YouTube goes, oh, you didn't watch this, it disappears, and I forgot all about it. Yeah, I'm sure you know how it is. Thoroughbreds, they're chunkier. Oh, that might be too chunky. Look at that. We could put them around the outside. What else? So that's the thoroughbred. What about some kickbacks? These look more like the bad boys we want here. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. That is your newest video that you talked about. Yeah, cool. Let's try and do something like this. Yeah. Does that look better? I mean, it's not dragging on the floor. Yeah, okay. I think this is good. Let's put some the parachutes on here. I'm not really thinking to bring these back, but just to be sure, I'm going to pop this down here. There we go. Just a few extra parachutes are never a bad thing to have on board, right? If nothing else, we could use them in other parts of the mission. In fact, I like putting the strut connectors from the boosters to the inside rocket, because when you like load and reload, you know, when you've done part of your mission and you come back to it, the little strut connectors will disappear if you do it this way round, but if you do it the other way, going from the rocket to this, it will remember that they're there. To weight ratio was good. I think we were good here. Let's have a look. 1.8. It could be better, but then it could be worse. I actually think 1.8 with a little bit of losses will be fine. Set the boosters 50. I look up always at the last moment. What is it? That was said a few seconds ago. I'm going to compensate by not putting not putting my middle section on quite as high. You know, it'll be fine. I was going to have a weather satellite, but there was too much confusing, and it got onto Twitter. A bunch of drama happened. I mean, isn't that where drama lives? Is on Twitter. I'm fairly sure that's why people even go to Twitter to see the drama. Let's not just launch. We got things we're doing. I can't just talk right now. I gotta think about what I'm doing. We're gonna set that as target. This is the one that we're gonna go look. If I press M, this is cool. All right. Now we need to get this back into line with that. We're gonna end up on the other side of the planet. I'm kind of cool with that. We're looking at Kerbin still? Question mark? No, we're not, but I'll be able to line this up. That's fine. We're looking at the craft over here as opposed to Kerbin the planet, but that's still fine. That's still fine. So about here? Do we think about here? Ooh, look, it seems further off. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Definitely could have done with less. About 10 degrees. Hold it for a little while. So we get up to about 150 or so. At that point, I'm going to press prograde and see where we end up. We're going to ease our way into there just a little bit. You know what? This 2 Gs of acceleration feels good to me. We're going to just roll with that. We've got the solid fuel burning through faster than the liquid fuel, which is good. And anyway, including that, I was going to say despite that, I still have the asparagus set up to burn from the outside inwards, so that should be cool. You say Elon's management. I would say Elon's very obvious attempt to make a company go bankrupt that he didn't want to have any part of, really, and just because he was trying to manipulate the market was forced into buying it. I mean, yeah, there's different points of view on this one. Okay, we seem to be coming up to a solid fuel booster. Obviously, that's with my big tinfoil hat on. I can't prove any of that. Let's point that out. I'm going to actually cut my engine here. Drop those like that, and then just kind of leave away. There we go. No engine parts were broken during the making of this vehicle. That's nice. I should be watching over here a little bit more. Okay, we're at kilometers. Okay, that's good. We need megameters, not kilometers. Oh, look at the deflection it just took doing that. What happens if I go back to surface? Hang on, let's cut the engine. Cut the engine. Surface, if you could please. Thank you. I'll decide where I want to point. 200, 300. Why there are orange lines? That was plasma heating. That's definitely a thing. 700, 800. All right, here we go. We're getting in the big numbers now. Getting into the big numbers. About ready to start thinking about dropping our stages as well around the outside. That's pretty nice. That's too far. Too far. Should have cut the engine. I don't figure it's slightly intentional. Yeah. Don't care about Twitter at all. The problem is Twitter talks a bigger game than it actually is, right? Twitter is like, yeah, we're the important place where everyone talks of rah. But it's got less of a user base than Reddit, you know? Reddit's brand spanking new as far as I'm concerned. Like, Twitter is actually a small player in the big field, and it's, yeah, I'm just going to go with that. I guess that's where Spitter is going to go. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what pops up in its place, because there's always something, right? You never saw Twitter as serious. It's where media people go, right? It's kind of a little echo chamber for them, I think. I'm not a big Twitter user. I have used it. I don't post because, like, nobody I want to speak to is there. Okay, let's bring this back down. I want to be over rather than under. Drop that engine throttle. Drop these engine throttles. What? Wait. What? Maybe this was what was wrong. Okay, I'm gonna drop these. Okay, that was weird. Gonna let them do their thing though. Bring this just down a little bit. So what I noticed as weird there is actually my asparagus staging had popped. It should have, anyway. Okay, so when I get up to there, the asteroid is going to be here. Still a great deal away from where it needs to be, so that's good. We're going to have a couple of orbits to be able to mess around and try and figure out where we're going to be. Definitely remind me to be having a look at where those boosters land. I would very much like to know. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I don't know where my ascending and descending node would be for this. If I put these together like this and try and extrapolate down to here somewhere. It's on the wrong side. Can I send this up and past, and then is this before or after? That's the real question. Excuse me. Somewhere about here, we want to be able to do one of those. Yeah. Okay, you see how the descending node is between these two nodes? That makes me very happy. That's what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for. Exactly, it's media elitist and all. Yeah. I mean, it's... do you think it's fair to say it's the Facebook for the media? Like, is that a fair thing? Anyway, do you guys know what red giants are? Big stars. I mean, I say they're big stars. They started off as fairly small stars. So our sun will turn into a red giant. You don't need to have a giant star to make a red giant. So right now, the sun is trying to be crushed under the pressure of gravity. Everything is trying to get crushed under the pressure of gravity, right? The Earth doesn't fall in any further than it is because the gravity from the Earth is not enough to crush atoms into each other and start fusion, right? There's the little electronic bubble around each atom that pushes back, and that stops the Earth falling in on itself. The Sun, much bigger than the Earth, right? it can crush atoms together and start making some hydrogen, start making some helium and stuff, right? Excuse me, just a little noise I didn't want to send through onto the microphone there. But the sunlight that comes streaming out of the core, when it does slam those two together, boom, out comes some light, and it pushes it like heats up all the gases, everything moves around and starts getting big and puffy, and stops the collapse of gravity, right? But there's not an infinite amount of hydrogen in the sun, or especially not in the core where the fusion takes place. Right in the middle where all the squeezing happens, there's only it's mostly hydrogen, but there's only a certain amount in there. I keep trying to say a little bit, and it's really not. It's like many Earths worth in there. You know, there's a lot of hydrogen in there. But on the scale of the sun itself, there's not a lot of hydrogen in there. So eventually it runs out of fuel. As everything that uses fuel will one day do, it runs out of fuel, right? And then it starts falling in again. Do you think I should hit this button? I think I should hit this button. That falling back in will eventually get to a point where helium, the next element up, if you look on the periodic table, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, blah, blah, blah. And basically each element is given a name when it's got a different number of protons. Eventually, the hydrogen will start burning in the middle, and it gets to a point where actually it's not just the hydrogen in the middle. It's also a thin shell of, the helium in the middle. It's also a thin shell of hydrogen around the outside of that as well. And it makes the sun really puffy, possibly gonna come out to the size of the Earth's orbit puffy, because it's pumping all this energy into what we call the atmosphere of the sun, right? There's this big envelope around, this bit out here. That's the atmosphere of the sun, and if it warms up, it gets bigger, right? It's pretty standard for most things. They warm up, they get bigger. Water is a big exception to this, but we'll talk about that. Why is it speeding up when it gets further from Earth when it has no propulsion? Or is it you being really weird? What is speeding up when it gets further from Earth? Sorry. Is it because I hit time warp? It could be because I hit the time warp button. That's the thing. What have I done here? Why aren't we seeing two? Why are we only seeing one? I'll take it for now. Hey, old Paul, how are you doing? It was slowing down and then it sped up. Oh, I don't know. Probably because it was going past the... I don't know. So your rocket speeds up all the way down to the periapsis, and then it slows down again on the way back up to the apoapsis. I didn't see what happened there, so I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly what happened there. Okay, so we got 2 points here. Why did the other one disappear? Also, what? Okay, we'll just try and do what we can here from eyeballing this. Line them back up again. I wanted to see if there was an actual down here. Add maneuver. If there was an actual ascending or descending node visible on the orbit yet. It turns out no. Ooh, that's looking better. Yeah, there we go. We'll pop that. Ooh, pop that there. I was going to put it all the way up at apoapsis, but it turns out that's a bad idea. Don't know why. It just took my target away from me. And if there's one thing I need, it's a target. No, it wasn't because it was going up. It was going towards the apoapsis thing. I don't know. Yeah, that does not sound like it would have made sense. Maybe we'll go back and have a look at the footage at some point. So anyway, once the sun has turned into a red giant, it kind of goes through this weird like pulsy stage, right? So there's a lot of heat built up. It boils the atmosphere up to big. The pressure inside drops because everything's expanded out. So there's not enough heat to keep the hydrogen burning going, right? The helium burn. Ain't either of the burnings going, and it collapses back down on itself, increasing the pressure, starting the starting the fusion process back up, and it just pulses in and out, right? And eventually you get to the point where, as I was just saying, something like this gets produced. So all this stuff around the outside. Oh no! Give me the thing I want to touch here. I want this. There we go. All of this around the outside is the top layers of a star that has gone through this red giant shrinky growy stage where it gets big, gets small, gets big, gets small, and this stuff has been thrown out into the universe at roughly a third of the speed of light. I think that's what we worked it out to. Might be slower. And I just think that's cool. That's what I'm learning at the moment. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you along with that. Now that particular one actually has 2 stars in the inside, and they've been interacting in a weird way, and all sorts of weirdness has been going on. Why isn't my craft pointing in the direction? Target orbit. Let's try that. Let's see if it points in the right direction now. Lol. I wonder. I wonder what that did while we're on surface rather than orbit. I know why we were on surface rather than orbit. I forgot to change it back once we got outside of the atmosphere. But there we go. There we go. 13 days. Let's just double check that we don't have anything going on. We've got a second Moho craft going in 73 days. Got some other stuff. That's fine. As long as that Moho craft isn't waiting to go too soon. I think, yeah, we'll even grab this before that Moho craft goes, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Want to try out a few things in KSP? Oh, my friend, what is it you want to try out? Always intrigued to what other people are doing. Let's just spend the 13 days dropping down to our orbit here. We're going to shift stuff. What is that? Where is that going? Bye, periapsis. Oh, it went past its periapsis. Okay, that's cool. So it encounters Kerbin when it's moving at its fastest. That might not be ideal if I'm to. How have I done this? How have I done this? Why is this not open? Oh my gosh. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. Oh, the pain. The pain. I tell you one thing I need is I can't even change that. Look, if I just turn this around, is there no blocked by the excavator? I mean, like, I mean, that would be cheating, Thelmagfa. I might as well have turned on infinite power. Speaking of cheating, I'm now going to revert to the. Oh, am I really going to revert to the launch? What else can I do? There's no Kerbal on board to just give it a nudge. We can't really wait for a few orbits. I don't have MechJeb. I might actually have to man. Well, thankfully I know what I'm doing, so I can just blast through the stages really quickly. But man, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I mean, do I want to try out my AI pilot on this now that I've ripped that? Should we just go put some more stuff? Another 3. I've had enough of you laughing at me every time. No, you go for it. Watching you fail is always fun. Thank you, mate. Thank you. It's what I live for. What I live for. Let's go put an AI on this, and I'll just quickly talk you through what I've been doing all week. Makes me kind of sad. Makes me kind of sad. We got one of these, right? Scriptical control system. Thank you very much. We'll pop that on there. We'll save it. You can do the radio one as well. I didn't know that was the case. All right, we're just going to launch this. We'll see what happens. So we're going to 0 degrees inclination, and we'll let my out. I don't know whether my AI can deal with the particular situation we got set up here. Actually, we'll see what it does. I might break the program early on. The reason being is one of the things that it does is find out how far away from periapsis it is, and I've put in some limits that assume a half-hour like, you know, a fairly low curve in orbit. Well, I'm going to try it anyway because I like to try my edge cases. We're gonna save it right here. What I should have done is saved it when we were. Let's get back under here. Let's look at this. Not cafe addiction. Thank you. So my next thing now that I've inverted commas cracked the AI for takeoffs as target, thank you very much, is to try and figure out how to rendezvous with some programs. You know, obviously MechJeb is the easy answer, but I'm not looking to use someone else's program. I'm looking to use my own, which is, I don't know, a weird hill to die on, but I'm here anyway. Wibbly wobbly. Let's try and remember to deploy the solar panels when we get up there. Okay, anyway, if we go to KOS, ignore the things that I'm about to just type, switch to 0, and then we go to list and tell me what we've got there. We're going to run, launch, custom, okay, like that. Is that right? I think that's right. Ooh. Who broke it? How have I broken it? Alright, maybe not then. Maybe not. I've dropped a print. Hang about. I've dropped a full stop somewhere and I know it. Am I actually going to go through this edit? That's right there. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Welcome user. Please remain calm during this process. We want 55. Oh man, 55 million. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try 1, 2, 3. I know I asked for it in kilometers, but I think I was lying. I think I wanted it in meters, and we're going to go 0. I made this box. Isn't it terrible? We'll see what this sets out at. 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we expecting death? I'm kind of expecting this to go badly wrong. Badly wrong. Yeah, look at that. We've already... How have we picked up a shake? We were flying this naturally fine a moment ago. Solid's done? No, they're not. Excuse me. Ah, because my stage is off. Why is my stage wrong? To launch. We can't do much better than that. My staging. My staging. It hurts. I mean, we're getting on to the limit of 40 minutes that it takes for me to always iron out these kinks. So, welcome to the actual point where we start doing stuff. Why are you all the way over there? Okay, that should be better now, and hopefully we can just come here on this. Switch to the imaginary drive that they keep at the KSC and run launch custom. I can spell. I can't not press shift when I do stuff though. 55 million, something like that. I'm going to go degrees in 0. Go. I might be taking over at some point. I know how to break the game, so it's all right. Yeah, it's a little bit better. We're still kind of shaking. I was expecting, yeah, there we go, a pitch maneuver by now. Bit aggressive for this size of craft, maybe. Wee bit aggressive. But I think we can live with that. I need to have more readout on what's going on up here. I'm not entirely sure what my systems are doing right now. I do know there is a constant check for the solid fuel, and we're also trying to make sure that we point towards the correct point of the horizon at different levels of altitude, or maybe at different speeds. Probably not the best way to do it. What we should have done is different altitudes. I'll come up with better ways of doing this at some point. If you want to check out my code, it's available on my GitHub. I'm sure I'll put a link somewhere at some point. If anybody actually remembers to ask me for it, I will do so. Bit aggressive pitches into the ocean. Well, you know, hello SSTO guy, how are you doing? Yeah, okay, so that's actually something I need to change. If I change over to orbit, you can see it's pointed towards its orbital inclination. I definitely need to keep it onto surface inclination for a while. Wow, this robot's got style. This robot knows how to live. So what I do need to do is watch this apparatus. I need to see where it's going to end up. I don't actually know. I put the numbers in. I'm hoping it's going to make it perfect, but we'll see. We'll see. I must be running a clock too fast. Look at this. Maybe we need to put a weight somewhere. Ooh. Did it get that right? Did it get that right? Was that exactly the amount of fuel? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. Praise the AI, always so much more good at us. Extra thrust from the explosion. You know it, man. Mini Orion drive. You ride that shockwave. If you ain't riding a shockwave, are you truly making your way into orbit? Let's press 0 and see if my solar panels deploy themselves here. That's nice. That's what I want. That's what I want. The next thing I want to see is this. Oh, it's Says target. There we go. We got to see whether these two are going to match up. Oh, that is quite the angle that I've got here. This is what you get when you trust the AI, or at least bad programming on the AI. Thankfully, because we're going to be so far out towards the edge of the load. What's the word I want to say here? The sphere of influence. You must take off the Jeb madness from your code. Yeah, must do. It'll be there somewhere. Oh, here we go. Stop. No, alright, cool. Cancel. Program aborted. Oh, man. Why won't you auto-stop? Hey, you. Shut down that engine. We'll figure out what's going on here. I think I know, to be fair. I think I know. I want to be like unset ship throttle. Is that it? Is it just that? Put a full stop at the end. No, it doesn't like that. Okay, maybe I won't be using this. We once again have run into... How do I always have problems? Yeah, I don't know how to kill it. That's the problem. Emergency suppress. There we go. Beautiful. We got there. No, not. Okay, I thought we had it. There's definitely a hang about vessel. Let's have a look here. Trying to find where I keep my files. This is terrible. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, let's quickly have a look through some stuff and maybe I can figure out how to turn this off. There is a single line of code I'm looking for. And you know that's always good, always bad when you... Can we go unset my steer? That should do it, right? Bam. Have I broken the game? It is still complaining at me, even though I've unset that. If I turn this off now, what does it do? I think KOS is just complaining at me if I have nothing. How do I shut down the core? Do you reckon I can shut down the core? Oh well, we've got everything we need. That's good. Try and bring ourselves back down into the right orbit. if we can. I know it kind of flew for a while, so we'll see what's up when this bottoms out. How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? I really thought doing that, the interrupt button would do it, but that's not right. Blah, blah, back in a bit. I'm just eating dinner, so now you can not only fail at KSP, but also programming. Hey, you know it, man. You know it. More systems interpretation. More systems interpretation. I should get all this off my screen. Apart from I don't know how to get rid of that bit. Alright, not that either. I'm sure I just turned it off. Alright, we're gonna have to reload this. Man, how many times can I restart a mission? I'm gonna go with 7. Roll to 0. At no point does the program release everything, but after the program finishes, I'm able to control. I wonder what the difference is. I wonder what that difference is. Speaking of, why does my ship shake? What is the difference there as well? Because it didn't when we first launched, was it? And then slowly over time, it's just got worse. I'm going to assume that the Kraken just wants my blood today. I mean, that's fine. I am Kraken resistant. Tolerant? I think I'm Kraken tolerant rather than Kraken resistant. It's not like I can resist the Kraken. I can live with it. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, this time I'm going to just watch this. I wonder if there's a way of course there will be a way, of just getting a program to watch my staging for me. I assume so. Tolerance to crack, yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Just need more and more every day. I also need to blow my nose, so hopefully this will mute me. I tell you what, if you do end up with a blocked, stuffy nose, needing to blow your nose quite often, buy yourself some tissues that smell nice. Makes all the difference. Okay, throttled back a little bit here because we were punching our way far too fast through the atmosphere. The moment you start seeing like air effects there, maybe going a little bit too fast. It's kind of the difference between 2Gs and 3Gs, you know, of acceleration. Okay, solids are about to go. Will we have any explosions? Probably not. I'm actually going to press to kill my engine here and then drop it like that. And then restart my engine. Yeah, much better. Much better. I don't want to go to orbit. I want to go to surface. Where is this twisting? I mean, I'm fine with it twisted because we're definitely leaving the atmosphere. Question mark. Yeah, we're definitely leaving the atmosphere. So I'm gonna let it spin all the way around and then just start flying again when it's pointed in the right direction. Or as I call them, I'm doing stunts mid orbit. You know, stunts mid orbit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna just fully commit as soon as we get there. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that, perfect. Still a little bit of flare in the bottom there. I'm not about that. That could be much. Ooh, look, we're dropping the value of the descending though. That could be much more sturdy, and I would feel much better about it. I also need to clear my throat, which is bad. Okay, back. Hi. So this is going down fairly. I'm worried about what happens when it gets. Well, I suppose what happens when it gets 0 is that I just swap this over to orbit mode. Not that I think we're going to hit 0 at any point. Not. Oh wait, I wasn't watching the important screen. Do that. Only wasted a little bit of fuel. If I just put the fuel connectors on, it would have been fine, but I didn't. So here we are. 8.4 degrees, pretty nice. Going full throttle as fast as a mainsail will take me. Which turns out pretty fast, but not as fast as a mainsail and a couple of twin bores and all the others involved in that particular scenario. I'm wondering whether I want to now just switch to orbit anyway. We're not quite there as far as the thing is going. Do you know why docking ports lag the game? I think it's because they have this constant little magnetic field out in front of them, which means that they need to constantly be checking in front of them. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's why. I mean, you can quote me on that as long as you get the I think that's why in there as well. Okay, I don't think we're ever going to get to the point where we're like, yes, that's the angle we want, but it's pretty close. 7 degrees. I mean, on a smaller circle, that's quite close, but on this big one, I'm not sure how well it's going to do. We'll just see. 7.6. Are we going to get any closer? At least this is outside of Kerbal, so we can look. 3 million miles, 4 million miles, meters. Yeah, meters. I know what I'm trying to say. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they're speeding up. I'm going to slow down. This one down the corner here is what I'm looking at, though. It does very much coincide with that. We're just looking, as I say, at about 5 million meters, 55 million meters. 34, 36, 40, 52, 3, 4, 5. Let's give it another 2. There we go. Okay, we've definitely had worse orbits. Whether we've had them today, I don't know. But, okay, coming down close, swinging up wide. This gives us the shortest time in between attempts to see whether we are close enough or not. We're also going to add a maneuver here. Is that the way up or the way down? Doesn't really matter, does it? Descending node wrong way. Something like this. That looks good. Is this my second one? That is my second one. Great. Need less. That's too much less. Something like there. Gives us an almost perfect approach, I think. And we'll fine tune that when we're down low again. I guess the only thing to do now. So that one is just a pure prograde. So I'm just gonna point prograde and we're gonna watch it happen. Let's in fact go to orbit. Okay, nice. Wait, stop. 0. Let's deploy those solar panels so we don't have a repeat of last time, hey? I mean, as fun as that would have been, I think I would have just been like, all right, that's stream today. Okay, we're actually getting pretty close to being able to do the maneuvers we want to maneuver. 79 meters. 79 meters. I wonder if you could set these up in such a way that they start... I mean, probably not in real life, but... sorry, the other way around. Probably not in the game, but in real life, I bet you could set your solar panels up so they start spinning you round and round and round. Just realised it's been 53 minutes, but it only feels like 15. That's the way I... That's the effect I have on people. Actually, normally it's the other way. Normally they're like, whoa, it's only been 10 minutes, and I feel like I've been here an hour. I'm going to have to go. All right, 19, 18, 17. We're getting close to being able to make our burn. Where is Kerbal? There it is. Look how small Kerbal is now. We are way out there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something like that. I mean, that feels good to me. Hopefully it feels good to you too. So we got a little descending node thing. Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that again because every time, let's add maneuver. Every time that we do a plane change, any maneuver really, it means that the descending node ends up in a different place, right? And I don't want that to happen. I want to move exactly from this place so that we can line those up as perfectly as possible. That looks pretty perfect. I would like, there we go, to add just a little bit more speed to get a double encounter node there. Oh, you got to be able to do it. 0 zeros? Is that really so many zeros that we can't actually get a reading? I'll take it. I'll take it. That looks fine. Are we going normal or anti-normal? We are going normal. Okay, that's cool. We're going to fall our way back down to Kerbin. When we get pointed in the right direction, I'm going to press this go button. Let's get rid of this materials overlay now. We don't need it. We just don't need it. What I do need to know is whether we're going to have enough power, thrust, and fuel conversion rates to be able to slow this asteroid down. I'm going to assume so. What else can I do other than assume so? Alright, where's Kerbin? There's Kerbin. 3, 2, 1, time warp. And away we go. Maybe we should quick save it. As another 3 says, I'm probably going to fail, so it'd be nice to try and circumvent that if we can. 3 days to go. I was expecting Kerbin to get bigger quicker. I suppose that's the way orbits work. The bit at the top takes the longest because Kepler's second law, it is, I think it's called. If you take any 2 bits of orbit, they'll take the equal amount of time if the area they sweep out, that triangle from like central body around the orbit that you make, should be the same, so the closer ones have a bigger distance. Anyway, we are pointed in roughly the same direction. You want a prediction from me? Okay, how long do you think it takes the moon to complete an entire orbit around Kerbin? I want to say 4 weeks. I really want to say it's 4 Kerbin weeks. I know it is almost exactly 4 weeks in real life as well. But I feel like they've set that up. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm just going to start burning because I want to do this slowly. What? About there. Let's have a look and see what we got. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good. So now what we need to do is try and figure out how to maneuver, how far it... Oh, look. Oh, I mean, that's not the... What happens if I bring this maneuver down here? How do we make this work? Oh, it's not... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Unless we push that out to the next orbit. Okay, let's think about it. So, what I'm finding out now... Let's get rid of all this so we're not being confused by it. So, we've got our craft going around, and I'm like, okay, at our next orbit, what's going on? And it turns out next orbit is a go orbit. So, if I leave this here and then come... add maneuver here and just kind of push that out a bit. I want to now move this maneuver. Why won't it let me? Feels like there's one there, you know. It feels like we've got an encounter somewhere. Okay. So if I pull this up, what do we see? Yeah. How do we do? Oh, one of these. Ah, no, I leave. That's no good. I was like, oh, we might have a winner here. What if we do this? Then add a maneuver here. No, not like that. But if we pull it, push it, no. I mean, the only thing I can really think, oh no, is that we bring our orbit down for this one. Go round Kerbin once. I'm not going to have the fuel for that though. And then here, add another maneuver. That's one orbit later. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There. Great. All right. Found it. Took a while, but we have found a setup that... I mean, it's not ideal, is it? But I'll take it. I will take it. When we pass here, the asteroid's all the way back there. And then when we get in closer... I mean, that is going to be quite the capture. I've got the fuel to do it. I've definitely got the fuel to do it. There's what's maneuver 1 here? That is how much? Give me the reading. Yeah, I can do these. All right, let's slow ourselves down and let's go do that. Okay, we're pointed in the right direction. This should now match up. Okay, we've got a minute to go. Ooh. Regarding the Qatar football match, I have no idea. I've not really been watching much of the football, if I'm to be honest. It's not a thing. I've been hearing, obviously, the dramas that have been going on, and how one has outweighed the others, despite not being anywhere near as bad. But you know, yeah. Okay, we're coming up to 40 seconds until this. It's a long way to go. Can I look at my craft? I mean, I could, but I don't want to. That's 7, 6, 5, because I would have to go through it, all the different places and swing around, whereas we could just do this. Bring this down. And then we're going to have to recheck the next one. See where things line up. Man, I mean, we can't... No, we can't do the other one. It'd be really nice if we could just grab that first one, right? Oh. Why won't this work like this? I mean, even another loop later. I mean, that one's a bit better. 83 kilometers to... I mean, we could probably do better at the closeness. Yeah, we're not going to be able to bring it any closer than that. All right, this is the one. This is the one. We've been doing some multiplayer in KSP2. You know I will. How fast do you think BDA will reappear? Almost instantly. I'll be very surprised. Mods that I expect to almost be an instant transfer are like Kerbal Engineer, BDA Armory. I don't know. It depends what stuff we've got to play with already. You know, will there be a life support system? Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what's going to turn up. To be fair. Okay, so we got to go around a couple of 24 days. We got a couple of orbits to go here. Is that not the way? Let's read over. How fast do you think will BDA reappear? BDA arm. Oh, I see what I did. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, I probably did. I'm never sure exactly what I'm saying. It's insane that the guy that made BDA made an entire VR flight simulator. I mean, once you've figured out how to move bytes of data around like that, yeah. I mean, he was obviously not. He was obviously a smart person anyway, right? I think that's what I'm trying to say here. The mun. Oh, we're so zoomed out. Look at that. The mun going around. Really gives you an idea of the scale that we're playing at right now. That's great. I like that. He even used the same special effects, I should imagine, or sound effects. I don't know which one you mean by SFX. Could be either. Yeah, I mean, once you've got some assets, you just use them, right? Oh, we've got one more day to go. VTOL is on sale right now too. Okay, cool. Cool indeed. Can you actually vertically take off and land though? That's the question. He's also changed his name from. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to say it. Bamundo to Dynamics to yeah. I mean, yeah. That's not the easiest. To Boundless. Okay, so we're here. We've got a little bit to roll this guy in. As tempting as it is, almost entirely prograde just to kill this and fly manually, but I don't think that's the way forwards. Is it the way forwards? Let's try it. Quick save. Should have quick saved before I killed that maneuver node, but here we are. Oh, it's taken a while. Oh, all right, we're there. It didn't splash the text up. I'm a little bit worried about that. Why would you not splash some text up? Okay, here we go. I mean, that's already too far. Look at that separation of how much? Using a little bit of RCS here. Okay, that's probably the closest I'm going to get like that. As we get closer, I'm going to try and trim this orbit in a little bit more. Let's make another quick save. Let's just do it. Hey Spark, how you doing? Or McFard, I never know which one you want to be called. I don't know why you don't want to be called Toaster Salesman, personally. Hey, how you doing? We're about to go and capture this. Is it that asteroid? Is that asteroid? What's this one doing? Viewing to what? Hi. Maybe we should have got this one. It seems to be like much closer. Where were you when I was looking around for possible targets? Oh well, we are here. We're doing what we're doing. We're gonna man, kind of just want to look at it, you know. How close can I zoom it? Is that it? Is that the zoom I got? Doesn't exist. It's not real, man. It's not real. Okay, let's time warp up here. Maybe swap to target and retrograde. At some point, we're gonna. Oh, I'm looking at this. Oh, woo! That got really close. I got really close. Why wasn't I going for that one? Gilly Kerbin, Mun, Minmus. Wait, where are you? Blah, 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 blah. Roid Capture E. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. I don't think I'm actually going to do anything of the sort whilst I'm at this particular angle. This is too far away. Too far away. I am going to carry on pointing at this direction. Spark, last time I got a big space rock, he sent it into Kerbin. I've got a feeling, my own personal prediction here, is that we're going to attach to this rock and then just not be able to slow it down in time. This is one of the reasons why there are no Kerbals aboard, because I just don't think I got this. So we're gonna try it anyway. Why would we not? Oh, I meant to hit SAS again, so we didn't have to spend time turning around when we get up there. I can't believe that rock came in so close. So close. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. we got this somehow. I mean, thankfully, I don't have too much delta V to burn through. We could probably actually start sorting ourselves out. Let's get a little bit closer. I'm going to turn the SAS off so that we're not just like... Well, let's let it point first. Let's let it point first. Then I'll turn the SAS off. One of the restrictions, one of the things that the persistent rotation mod, which doesn't actually have its little button here at the moment, I wonder why that is, is that it doesn't know how to point towards target and stuff like that. All it knows is surface and orbit. Are we spinning? Are we spinning? Okay, how do we get these two closer together? I'm going to have to enlarge my nav ball. Let's come into the settings. Let's bring this down. Nav ball scale. Thank you very much. Man, it's very close. It's very close. It's hard to see what the differences are. So there's a distance there. The distance, the 86 is what I'm trying to change. I think if I go just a little bit over this way... It should... Nope, that's making it bigger. Making it bigger. Okay. Maybe we'll just fly from 87 and try and get closer that way. Getting closer. Getting closer. This might be a bit big. This might be a bit big. I may have killed Bill while turning off the computer. Yeah, it's a shame. That I've had various Kerbals appear, disappear, have wonderful adventures whilst doing some dodgy things with the not with the file system, but it looks like we're a bit out of alignment. Get out of here, big navball. Look at this. Look at this. We're a bit out of alignment. So do we burn towards one of the normals? I think we do. I think we burn over this way. Let's try and make it happen. I don't know how to figure out which way. If this is retrograde. Stop spinning, please. Please. Let's try this. Let's see if burning here makes this any better. I can't without the nav ball. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's actually a lot better. See, all I had to do was look closely and we could figure it out. Figure it out. Okay, let's shrink this nav ball back down. It's a little bit obnoxious. It was good in the moment. We'll take. I mean, I do like the 70 because it kind of fits in with all this over here. But I think we're going to go back to the 100 for now, and we'll just accept that as it is. I'm kind of nervous, guys. I'm kind of nervous. Use RCS. I think we're alright. I don't think I need RCS for now. I think we're okay for that. We're still 4 hours out, so maybe this is a little too far away at the moment. Let's warp in closer if we can. Hopefully not going to lose any precision on this particular burn by doing that. Separation is still quite a lot, 181 kilometers. I hope that's not indicative of the real answer. Slow us down, thank you very much. All right, 54 kilometers. Still pretty much like, how are we going to make this go where we want it to go? I think I can just point down east. Oh yeah, let's use some RCS now. That was a little push. That was a little push. You might make some chocolate cake. Oh, who's gonna have chocolate cake? Just crashes. No, I hope not. Oh man, that would be. I mean, I would have to crash into the asteroid at this point, which is, would also be cool. Like, don't get me wrong, that would be cool. Not quite what I'm going for, but still very cool. 28, 25, 23. You know what? I think this is good. kind of increasing the speed that I'm going to be meeting up at. So let's just hit the retrograde now. You made pumpkin cheesecake yesterday, dude. That's a great idea. Was it jack-o'-lantern cheesecake in disguise? That's the important question here. I mean, does anybody actually eat their jack-o'-lanterns after they set fire to... Well, not set fire to them, but set fire to stuff inside them. Is that a thing? I'd eat my jack-o'-lantern. I didn't make one, but I would. I suppose you got to do something with all the goop you scoop out. Do you get double pumpkin pie out of making jack-o'-lantern? You get the original pumpkin pie with all the seeds and the goop, yeah, and then because I'm sure that makes the best pumpkin pie, and then you get slightly toasted pumpkin pie from the actual jack-o'-lantern afterwards. It seems like the only way to work for me. Okay, can we even see? Of course we can't even see. We're still, how far away are we here? 164 kilometers away. It should just be back there somewhere though. An hour. Let's bring this down to a couple of minutes. Scared. Toffee? Toffee's nice. How do people eat what? Pumpkin cheese? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of cheesecake. I do have to say that, but that's cool. It was actually an acorn squash. It was actually a cake with a cheese layer. Fancy. It was like, not a regular cheesecake. No. Every time you look at your monitor, you see target dog. I mean, that's cool. Well, this target dog here. Look at how quick that distance number is counting down. That is crazy. I mean, obviously, because it's getting closer. But let's just look at it. Let's look at this one here. We've got a relative speed of 280. It tells us there. I'll be honest. Your clarification of target rather than target has not made it really that much clearer. Okay, can we get this Class E? Sure do hope so. Let's warp in a little closer. 10 minutes to go. I'm not sure at what point I'm like, right, now, let's go. But it's definitely getting close to that point. Look, we're 100 kilometers. Maybe in the time it takes me to turn around, we'll be there. It's going to take me a little while to burn off the full 200 delts. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's like Joule or Minmus or something like that, right? Do I not have distant object enhancement on? It's a bit unusual. Oh, there's persistent rotation. I thought this was, yeah, distant object. Is it you? Or is that a stutter? It's really hard to, like, is that, where's my little mouse overs gone? Used to be able to like get their names, and now that's not happening. I'm sure there's a reason for that, but I don't know what it is. 98. We should be. Oh no, it's not until it gets within like 50 that it gets close enough to see. Right? We've run afoul of this particular problem before. I'm going to turn this around here. I'm going to use the actual trick that I was trying to use further out to be able to push these two together, slowing myself down and bringing us in closer. More like a carrot cake almost. Okay, cool. Spark McFard said something but said no. Retracted that. Tremaine's back. You was in the USA and there's a store called Target. Their mascot is a dog with a target on its eye. Okay, alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. I knew Target existed. I didn't know that it had a dog as a mascot. I mean, I get the idea. You know, you could definitely have a dog called Target, right? These not ideal matching up points here, are they? If anything, they're kind of working against what I want to be doing. Let's split that difference again. Oh wait, gotta wait for this to settle out and turn its SAS off, because we do not have the time to be reorientating our space vessel right now. We've got to make sure that we're looking in the right direction, absolutely dead perfectly still. Hopefully. Are we there? I don't know if we are there. Target equals USA, dollar store equals Canada. Yeah, I'm not sure whether we be like, hey, that's like Poundland. Because I've got a feeling you got actual dollar stores out there where things actually cost $1. Said Poundland, plenty of stuff there that's no longer just a pound. Seems an absolute travesty to me. We should be able to see it. We should be able to see it. Where is it? Is it not that one? Is it over there? It's not that one. I have no idea. I'm just going to try and stop. How far away are we right now? We're at 20 kilometers. 19 kilometers away. I should really be able to just see it. Like, not even try and just... It's got to be that. It's got to be that. Press F4. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Don't ask me how that happened, but here we go. Okay, drifting towards it at 3 meters per second now. That's cool. What UK store do we have? We got a few sort of, let's say, cheap stores. I think Target is more of like an Asda or maybe a Lidl's. Kind of like that. Lidl is like this. Are they German or are they Dutch? I don't know. It's a cheap European brand anyway, and they moved over here like 20 years ago, something like that, and they've like established themselves as, ooh, come and buy our cheaper off-brand gear that tastes just as good as everything else. I mean, it doesn't taste just as good as everything else, but you know, it's good enough. It's definitely passable. As well as selling, you know, cheap barbecues during the summer and cheap solar lights. Aldi, yeah, like Aldi. Aldi's a different one from Lidl, but they are like almost the exact same tier, if you will. Yeah. Indeed. We are further away and slower than I want it to be. Let's make this a thing. Let's get a little bit closer. I'm going to burn my way in. And then we're going to slow down. Yeah, Audi's alright. I fully rate... Oh, excuse me. I fully rate the chocolate and stuff like that from Aldi and Lidl's and such. I don't think I would go for their like packaged fresh meat. And at the same time, I don't know why not. That's just a bit of snobbery on my behalf there, I think. Okay, looking that way. Their turkey and chocolate are quite nice. I mean, I'll go with that. Let's try. Does this look good? I don't know what speed I want to approach it at, but obviously not too fast. At the same time, not too slow. Let's I don't know, 50. We can stop at 50 pretty quickly, right? And then we'll time warp. Surprisingly good turkey. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Aldi is better than Walmart. Okay, I'll take your expertise on that. I've never been at a Walmart, right? So, where is Kerbal? It's still down there. There it is. Okay, hi. Maybe we should have gone faster. So 0.1. Let's. Oh no! I was going to stop. We need to turn around. RCS. Go. Okay, that's fine. 4.8 kilometers. We can start thinking about going. You guys got Sorter? No, we don't. This is a Thomas and Friends joke. What, is in Thomas and Friends is in like the tank engine? I hope so. that would be hilarious. Okay, we're looking good. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. So the story that Thomas the Tank Engine I don't want to say is based upon, because, you know, like, Thomas the Tank Engine is the story, or the variety of stories, but the island and the railway that they're on are real. There's is it a Scottish island, a Welsh island? I cannot remember. Maybe an Irish island. I literally cannot remember. But like, it's an actual place that you can actually go to and go, oh, this is where that happened in the books, and this is where that happened in the book. And it's just a kid's story. Like, it's great. Like, you imagine going along to places like, I don't know, go to somewhere in New Zealand and be like, oh, this is where Frodo and Aragorn, or whatever, you know, like, or you go to somewhere in the Scottish Highlands and be like, this is where Harry and Ron drove the car through, or something like that. But no, this is where Thomas and George made their way up the hill. Like, you know, that's great. I think it's a beautiful thing that can happen. Alright, we'll just drift towards it about 1. I like this. We're gonna change. We're gonna quick save. Still no yellow text. What is this? Why is there? Are you guys seeing yellow text? No, you're not seeing any yellow text either. Oh, have I crashed it? Ooh, have I crashed it? Oh, don't crash the save file, man. Please don't crash the save file. Oh no! Oh, whoa. Oh, it white screened me for a second. I was like, no, we're gonna die. Oh, this is not the point. Woo. Okay, I wanna come into here. I wanna just have a look. Quick save. How far are we? I mean, those funds look right. Year 10, day 119, 5 hours 49. Year 10, 119, 5 hours 49. Okay, right. We are good. We are good. Okay, something like that. Control from here. Target center of mass. I mean, I feel like I was anyway, but okay. Alright, can we just, like, drift in like this? I've done a quick save, so, I mean, what could go wrong, hey? What could go wrong? So what is the recommendation? What's with the engine? It's shaking a lot. It just goes back and forth. I mean, maybe I should have turned my gimbal limit down. But it's the how can I show you? If I turn that off and then go like this, you can see that it's doing a whole bunch of stuff to try and turn, and then there we go. As it tries to, like, stable itself out, the engine wants to point in the same direction. So that's what that is, I think. Oh, this is terrifying. Terrifying. Ah! I don't want to have to redo this. I don't want to bounce off. I don't want to do any of these problems. How do I, like, aim camera? Alright, great. We know that there is a host of issues when it comes to pointing at an asteroid. Connecting to an... Oh, this poor Twitchy guy got his... Ah! Hello. Hey, I like this little flat-faced Twitchy. That's amazing. Sorry. Taking a moment there. Taking a moment. Maybe whilst we're like 60 meters away from contact is not the point to take that moment. But here we go. I feel like I'm pointed exactly in the right direction. I feel like I also want to put those down for the moment while we just go and make contact. Do I have the electric charge to make it through? Yes, we got loads of electric charge. That's fine. Slowing down. Oh, come off it! That was totally right. Turn that off, that's for sure. Target center of mass. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Swing this around just a little bit. Did I free the pivot? No, free the pivot. Like that? Oh, it's close. Like that. Does that look right? I think we're there, guys. I think we are there. Let's deploy these radiators and the solar panels. Wait, put this one back away. Because I think 9 did all of them. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm glad they haven't got the same vessel interaction turned on. I think we're about to have a bad time if there was. Blah. Okay, we'll accept that as good. And then 8. Yeah. Now we should just be making fuel, right? Bzzz. Yeah. Now the harvest didn't turn on. Okay. Let's just do that. I'm gonna try with like 2 opposite ones first. That one and this one. And then in here, let's aim our camera at that instead. We're gonna start making some fuel. Okay. We want to slow our rocket down. Have we been turning towards the other way all this time? Just because I haven't paid attention to what's going on in the nav ball. Goofy flag, goofy Twitchi, you know it. Why was it facing into the asteroid? Because it's weird. Unless you hit it at just the right angle, it's like, no, you haven't done this right. I couldn't tell you the exact reasons, I'm afraid. I assume there's some collision mechanism. Like, the main question is, how does this count as inside the asteroid? Look at it. Let's can I do this in camera? Nothing is inside the asteroid here, but it counts for some reason, so I'll take it. I'm not going to argue about it too much. 44 meters per second, 373 meters per second. Well, I'm just going to slow us down as much as possible. Ooh, I feel like bad things just happened there. Why? Just gotta like slow it down in the right place. I don't know what to do about this. It feels like the oscillation is somewhat dampening. I'm definitely going to turn the gimbal all the way off here. Tracking station and back. Auto strut. Great idea, Landstrider. We will do this. What happened? I tried to get my rocket to face retrograde. I was like, all right, let's just burn some fuel so we can slow this rock down somewhat so it doesn't just go screaming out of the planet's sphere of influence. And it turns out, no, I didn't like it. It was going to throw my craft around. So what I'm going to do is come all the way out, go back in, and see if that settles down the craft just a little bit. And then Landstrider has made a great suggestion of trying to auto-strut everything together, which is definitely what we're going to do if we can stop it shaking around so much. I need to clear my throat. Or it could not, because Kerbal stole... Why no mute? Hello? Okay, muted that one afterwards. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so you, auto strut, where are you? Heaviest part, root part. And then you back here, auto strut, heaviest part. There's no way this rock is not the heaviest part, right? And then here, auto strut, heaviest part. Let's see what we get with that. Orbit retrograde. Will this just turn? Okay, that's a little something. I'm worried about the fact that we're pointed away from the sun. Am I building or dropping electric charge? Okay, we can build electric charge with this much thrust. We're not pointing in the right direction. I'm hoping the fact that I've asked it to is going to get there eventually. Ah, I know what. Oh man, I don't know about this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some degrees of gimbal going, shall we? All we need to do is capture it, and that's good. We'll figure out how to get it to the other asteroids later. Right now, I just don't want it to leave the Kerbin system. We've got to try and get this apoapsis down to out of the infinite range. I don't understand why we're continuing to turn. Anybody know? I mean, I'm going to let it because, like, here comes some power. But... I don't know. Let's aim. There we go. Let's just make sure we're controlling from the right part. I mean, even from here. Yeah. That's cool. This is totally not the right way. I mean, we are making more fuel and more liquid fuel as we're doing this, so I'm not too bothered. Let's turn these back on. Yeah, stop. Okay, that's already going. I'm not sure what's going on with the directioning. Gimbal's cool, but like, I suppose we have only got a very tiny SAS system on this, and this is a big hulking asteroid. When we get to the point where we're no longer pointing our solar panels at the sun, which is the bit that I'm mostly worried about right now. Like, we're not even at periapsis, right? So we should be fine. Yeah, as long as we can, yeah, as soon as we turn our solar panels away, I'm gonna, well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. That monoprop get used. Oh, manhandling. Well, Kerbal handling. I mean, it's trying. If I turn this off now, are we like pointed in the right direction? I mean, I feel like anywhere along this burn inwards, burn retrograde line, because that's what this south line is at the moment. You can see we got burn inwards down towards the planet. Where is it? There's the planet. It's not the most efficient way of slowing down. Burning towards the retrograde is. That was not the button I wanted to press. X is the button I want to press. So we've got to make sure that when we leave this, we don't leave it in the shady side. Oh, I really wish I'd attached. Look how flat this is. I really wish I'd attached to that side. Why grabber looks like this in terms of what this down here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like the claw. I don't know if anything has ever been designed to look like that in IRL. Oh no. Oh no. We're about to run out of fuel. We were so close as well. We were so close as well. Well, it's going to spin back round, and during its orbit, let's let this actually physics warp here. We're burning the ore into more fuel. Okay, that's fine. And we should be getting more fuel. There we go. More power. Sorry. I mean, it's not much more fuel that we're making. It's really not much more fuel. But it's some. And each time we go around, we'll burn just a little bit more. You say chat's dead, but you've literally given it like 30 seconds. But yeah, cool. You want to tell a story? Go for it. I'm hoping it's a story of toasters. That's what I'm here for. Toaster tales. Let me tell you about the little toaster that could. Yeah. Was it the tiniest? I can't remember the name of the kids show. Not the kids show, but the kids movie. Man, I used to watch the hell out of that. Brave little bam, nailed it. That's the one. Yes, mate. Yes. Blast from the past. Completely forgot about the brave little toaster. Had a journey to make with his friends, like the Hoover and was that like a hairdryer or something? I can't. It's so long ago. So long ago. I like the way it's telling me 0 meters per second, though. I mean, I've definitely got a meter per second. Okay. How long can this make fuel for? Until we're in big trouble. Is this KSP story? You go for it. I'm all about KSP stories. Whilst I'm thinking about how we save this, let's try looking radio. I mean, I just need to carry on spinning, you know? Just need to carry on spinning. Let's turn all that off and just let it go. I say as if I'm actually going to let it go. Not that one, this one. As you can see, I'm at like full. I'm trying to twist round so I can look over this way, and then we're going to like push this over that way. Trying to push this up around here. If I can keep spinning about my center of axis relative to the sun, we should be fine. I hope. It's just a bit of a shame that we're the retrograde has to be pointed away from the sun. That is kind of awkward. Out of everything, that's probably the worst. Okay, we're starting to get fuel. That's nice. That is very nice. We got 1 day until we're at Periaps. Okay, hopefully in a day we should be able to make quite a bit of fuel. I'm not going to be able to just kind of hold on here like this though. If I now put forwards, and now we warp. 5, 10. How far away from Periapsis are we? We're going to be a what? How long does it take to be able to farm up enough fuel to do anything? I mean, the fact that we're picking up ore, it's not great, if I'm to be honest with you, because it's now going to be converting. It's basically just like extra weight, right? It's just extra weight. So let's turn this off. 2, 1. Stop asteroid harvest. Nice, nice, nice. So this should just carry on now. I don't know whether we're going to be able to make a significant fraction of a tank full in less than a day. Indeed, no. The tank is almost empty. Turn that back on. You could dump the ore. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to fill it and convert it multiple times and see what happens. So one day at the SSPC, Spark Space Program Center, Kerbals were being whacked, rockets were crashing. Why are you whacking your Kerbals, man? Why are you whacking your Kerbals? They do a lot of hard work, you know. Okay, let's just see how much we can get by periapsis. I don't know how much more we're going to need, but it's definitely going to be more than 5 meters per second. Let's see what we can do with what we got here. 17 meters per second. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what we're going to do with that. Oh yeah, I should turn this off. Let the conversion rate work its magic. Do this and this, and then a little bit of time warp. Did I not turn this off? Stop. Did I turn another one on? No, I thought they all turned off. Oh, so much more. So much more. Oh, man. Engine off. I'm willing to listen to suggestions. I don't know exactly what we're going to be able to do here. We do have an Apple Apsis with like an actual real number in it. Unfortunately, it's just too far up to actually like affect us, if you will. It's outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I am converting fuel. A good idea. He got tasted to orbit the sun. Oh, is this the Mark was picked to fly the the spaceship Spark Mark 1? What a guy! What a guy! All we can do is convert the fuel. We'll spend that RCS, but at the moment. It's kind of painful, you know. If we monoprop is the least efficient fuel. 3-point radial in, which is also very inefficient, but it means that we can point our solar panels and our our solar panels at the sun whilst doing something to swap our periaps and apoapsis positioning. Might be the way. You reckon? All right. Let's point retrograde. Felmagfa reckons that. Let's carry on pointing that way. We can monoprop backwards. I personally do not believe there is enough, but it's enough to get going with. So let's do it. I'm about it. I am about it. Once we're pointed in the right direction, I'm going to turn my SAS off, and then I'm going to continue. Whoa, this is tough. This is tough. We're making fuel the whole time. The whole time. Turn that off. We're going to continue like drifting as we do. But I'm now going to press N. So, I mean, maybe nothing to lose. So why not? H to go forwards, N to go backwards. I've definitely got that right. Yeah, look, we can see these pushing that way. Okay, that's good. That's good. Such a chunky craft. Alright, I'm going to keep the very, very last. I don't know what it's actually going to do, but we're going to keep the very last just in case. Let's just turn that off. And convert some more fuel. Well, that full ore tank being turned into... What does it reckon? 5 meters per second. Okay. I mean, I'm going to burn it all off. Gonna burn it all off. You can convert RCS. I don't think you can. I can convert into RCS, but again, monoprop is literally the worst type of fuel. It's I believe its ISP is like 7. I don't know exactly what the number is, but it's low. It's low. Okay, we're nearly completely out of fuel in the ore tank. But it'd be cool for control. I mean, maybe... I guess all I can do at the moment is grab ore tanks full. Oh, this is horrible. And then when I'm pointed in roughly the right direction, burn all that fuel, another 5 meters per second, and try and get this to just bring us down. Still trying to get that apoapsis down to a decent number. I mean, again, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Carry on round to the radial out. Another one of these on. But honestly, when we get all the way around, we could probably do all 4 and just fill this tank up really quick and then spend the next hour long. So many weeks later, Mark was in orbit of the sun, but it was not going to be a normal orbit. Oh man, not a halo orbit. I don't know. What unusual orbits do you guys know about? I don't think I know of that many. I know more about unusual stars than unusual orbits. There's a lot of unusual stars, like so many. Okay, so there's this light panel. What's it called? Solar panel about to come into view. So it turns out it only needs to be about here where it gets lit up. I wonder what the actual like hitbox of the solar panel is. Like, what point is it like, yeah, you're pointed in the right way? Oh man, he's going like actually to the sun. I mean that's great. That's great. How do we do this but in a more efficient manner? I mean, especially with start that one, and start that one. Still, our electronic charge is fine, so we can just eat all of the asteroid up pretty quickly, fill up our ore tanks, spend time converting. Oh man, this is terrible. Actually terrible. How about if we? Oh no! I don't need that at all. Radial out. There we go. I may have slightly cheated there just a little bit. I'm sorry. I abused a mod that I had put in, but mainly because the mod was just on its way to break me. So, you know, I'm not sure how we feel about that. I'm not just like I'm not sure how I feel about the radiators going up and through the solar panels. Really not sure how I feel about that. With all 4 drills going, I really expected my fuel tank to be filled quicker. We are only on a second warp, you know. This should be fine. Should be fine. So we got from 440 to 314 on maybe 10 meters per second. I think that's how much we used. Stop. Leave this last one going for a little while. Just until we hit top like that, and then we stop that. Convert all of that to fuel. Pretty much like that. Let's go a little faster. Really not even 5 meters per second according to the game. Okay, we got 6 this time. Okay, I've turned retrograde and I'm going to abuse the mod again by doing that. Shouldn't do this. This is against everything that I stand for in Kerbal, but I'm doing it anyway. Apple Apps is 340. Obviously, we're going to need to get it down to about 100, I think, if 55 is still inside. What is this? Wait, how did this one get into a captured orbit? I mean, it's not, but look at all of these. Why am I wasting my time with this? There's so many. 3, 2, 1, burn. Oh, we're getting there, guys. We are getting there, slowly but surely. This is a mission. I tell you, this is a mission. And then we're going to start the drills. I should reset up my action groups, really. Okay, we're filling this one up. That's nice. And 300. Stop. I am definitely. Let's set up those action groups. Which button is it? It's like this one. Edit action groups. So on like 8. Oh, I thought I thought I'd already set up to do both, but that's all right. Toggle asteroid harvester, custom 7. Great. That's what we're gonna do. So 7 on, 7 off. Then we're going to convert this all into fuel. And as long as it takes, about that long. I mean, we're not leaving Kerbal yet, so I mean, this is good. This is good. Could definitely be better. My clamp is very much floating. Look at this. I don't understand. Like, how are we attached to this rock at all? How does it even work? How does it even work? And also, what's going on? Yeah, it's trying its best, yo. .1. I mean, 2.0. Ah, look at it. We're so close. Also, very, very far. So close, so far. Stop that. Fill that up. Bit more time. Time is a shifting. I mean, it could be a slifting if you want. I don't know what the difference would be. If you know shifting and slifting, let me know. I don't know if they have any context in the real world. And a turn. Oh man, it's one. You know when you've run out of fuel on your trip back from the moon, and you have to get your Kerbal out, push the pod, and then get back inside before you run out of fuel. I feel like I'm on one of those missions where I'm just like, a little bit here, a little bit there, do whatever needs doing, but know that ultimately it's going to take a long time. That's where we are right now. Slifting is what slithers do to move. Yeah, maybe. I'll take it. Better than the use of the word I had. Okay, fill up the ore tank. Oh man, this feels like something that I should be able to automate. You know, fill up the ore tank. Stop the drills. Empty the ore tank. Use my minimized mass. Oh, that's actually a little bit further than I want it to be. To then push the asteroid just a little bit further. 164. We're getting there. Out of fuel. 148. Also kind of getting there. Am I going to be able to even capture this? I mean, I don't think I'm going to do it by the end of what is my normal stream time, as that is now right upon us. But maybe we'll get it done in the next little bit. I sure hope so. I sure do hope so. I would like to get this done before the end of stream, if at all possible. But I don't know whether that is possible. Convert the fuel first. Can't be having this much. Ore is like the least dense fuel, because obviously it doesn't actually give you any fuel bonus. Monoprop is like one of the most inefficient fuels, like pound for pound. Is pound for pound a phrase in today's day and age? Kilo for kilo. I feel like if I just keep doing this, I am eventually gonna get there. But I don't want to be eventually there. I want to be there now. Definitely, when we do capture this, I'm just going to turn on the drill, turn on the fuel conversion, try and figure out how long it would take to fill up the entire fuel tank, and then just kind of look at Jules, and then just kind of leave it running. Just let it fill up. We'll do something else next week, and then we'll come back to this full of fuel. It's pretty much the only way I'm going to be able to do it, right? Feels like the only way I'm going to do it. So we can fill it at 100 times, but to empty it, we need to be at 1,000 times. So the conversion, we could do with more ISRUs, it turns out. That would be ideal for this next time. I don't know how you go about... I mean, obviously, what's the word? Engineers make that a lot better. I don't know how much better, but I hear it's a lot better. Perhaps a percentage or two, perhaps 50% or two. Not overly sure. 120. Oh, look how close it's getting to being round. Yeah, Landstrider telling me that the level of engineer matters a lot, but I'm not sure exactly. Should we look it up while I'm doing this? Let's go radio out. Let's let this swing to radio out. Press 7. Let that fill up. I'm gonna be like KSP engineer, all in caps, so that Google really knows I mean it. Harvesting conversion multiplier. So at the beginning, 25%. Now I presume that means the same as this, 25%. Near enough doubled, 45. You know, near enough doubled. Then 65, 85, 105, and 125%. No engineer aboard a craft. Its production rate multiplier is 5%. 5%. All right, yeah, no. Even having a terrible engineer, it would be 5 times better than what we're doing now. Next time, send an engineer. All right, there's some words of wisdom for the future there. Words of wisdom for the future. 5 times. That is ridiculous. And then they just get multiples better from that point onwards. Multiples better. Oh yeah, why not? I'm facing the wrong way, but whatever. Let's just fill these fuel tanks up. Look at that spin. I worry about that. That maybe means that we are... Oh, look at it. Look at it. We've got 29 meters per second now. I'm gonna try doing it. I let it run with the drill on for a little bit. Possibly shouldn't have. Let's let that fuel drain down. Okay, retrograde. Please. All I want is to stop now. I wonder whether pointing in would also help. Oh, what was that? Oh, please. Oh, please. We burnt so much fuel for this to happen. Stop the engine. We seem to be twisting out of control. I'm fairly sure it's because we're ever so slightly out of alignment. That's fine. I can live with that. Especially as I could do little cheats like this. Oh, please. Let's bring this up. If I can get my craft to go upwards even a little bit, I think it will help. I think it might happen. I think it might actually happen. I think we're just about here. The reason that I also, want to look inwards is so that we can bring the whole orbit down and around. If we have a look, my periapsis, well, still at millions of meters. Oh, look at that, 85 and 55. They're very close. They're very close. Oh, look. I've been holding down pitch the whole time. I've been like, please, please turn. And it looks like we are going to turn. Let's time warp. Yes. Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. Little bit with RCS probably wouldn't go amiss here, but I'm just going to let this go. And okay, I guess just from here, 84. Oh, look at it! It's almost it's a circle. It's a circle. It's a circle. Stop. I want to go radial in because this is 55 and that is 82. I want to burn a little bit downwards to get this down and that up. And in fact, I'm going to burn all my fuel and do that. It's not efficient. In fact, it's nowhere near efficient. Let's not do that. It's much better. Much, much better. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I do not leave this craft pointing in the wrong direction. Indeed, I'm going to go radial in, do that, and let's go radial out, do that. Abuse of mods is real, but I will see you guys next time when we're going to try and make sure that this can get back to Kerbin. In fact, I don't even know if we're going to do that next time. I think we're going to have to do a little mission in between whilst this guy tries to get as much fuel as it possibly can. So I will see you then. Wait, let's turn that one on. When we're gonna do that. Bye! You know, despite some false starts, that kind of went all right.